today's Facebook Live is going to be about new moon in Pisces. And let me just first tell you that I'm really sorry. I can see that I am 1 hour late, and yeah, I originally live in Bali, and it looks like that I miscalculated things. I'm a human as well, so I'm really sorry for that, and I hope that you will be able to join me still, accepting the human part of us, right? So yeah, interesting because normally this is a time that I would have my meditations, but yeah, just whatever, just accepting. So anyhow, this new moon is in Pisces, and let me just tell you that I hope that the intuitive messages that I have received with this moon will help you. Please let me know also in the comments how you have been feeling, what was going on for you. And yeah, let me just tell you that I am a person, because it depends on a person. Some people are affected by the moon more before the moon actually happens, and the other ones are affected by it more when it's like after it, when it's done. And there are people that exactly on the full moon are affected the most. So me personally, I really feel the effect of it a lot before actually everything is happening, like 3 days before, getting a lot of messages, having troubles with sleeping, and um, having my guides with me, and yeah, just having a lot of things going on. So yeah, it actually really surprised me that yeah, with this today's confusion. So yeah, it's okay. So new moon is the end of the cycle, and actually also the beginning of the new one. Okay, so what I would always suggest with the new moons and full moons is that you do a little review. Okay, this is a really good time to plant new seeds, and to also review the cycle from the last new moon and full moon as well. So let me tell you that this full moon was it was in Virgo, and it was a lot was going on, and also like this whole 2 weeks, for me personally, a lot of messages, challenges. So it was really interesting, and yeah, it was not maybe so much for happening for me, but actually in my family itself. And yeah, it was just like some alignment and challenges there. So it's interesting always to go back and to look into those aspects, and just see maybe how much you have grown in just one cycle, and how much you have learned just in one cycle. So with this new moon Pisces, it is you can feel the effect and the influence of the energy of the of Pisces. So yeah, like I said in one of our Facebook lives, I would ask you here to imagine a friend or somebody that is close to you that you know and that is born in that sign, and just see the characteristics that this person have. What I would put out here is that with new moon in Pisces, it's always connected with our emotional side, with cycles, with reviewing things. And this one, I would put forward more the patterns itself, and how those patterns start in on the mental level, and how those mental patterns are bringing up emotions. Okay, and just how these emotions could be with those patterns repeating, and how could you be participating and recreating things for yourself that you don't actually want to recreate in your life. So anyway, the new moon in Pisces is strongly connected with emotions, feelings, sensations. With water itself, always with the moon, it's about the water, okay, and emotions coming forward, but different aspects and looking into different aspects, yeah. So with this one, what I received intuitive messages was exactly about that, and reflecting all that. So I had like really powerful day today, and I actually had a day that I called it that I took on a date myself, and I gave to myself everything um, that I wanted, that I needed, that I really listened to myself, and I really listened to myself and my own needs. And I'm sharing this because that's really healing, and I would suggest that to anyone. So in my field of work and everything that I'm doing, I'm mostly doing healings for other people, right? And this time today, it was really nice to just like work with my own self, and doing healing for myself. And after a long time, I was just like looking into things and working on things for 3 hours, which is a huge deal. Okay, taking this time for myself and really just journaling, and yeah, just working on that. So I'm sharing this because I'm inviting you to do something similar, and to really honor your needs and whatever you need, okay, and your feelings, really looking into those patterns, and reflect on everything, okay. So this whole thing. Okay, so another thing that could be coming out for you are different insecurities. For me, it was really eye-opening because there was a pattern that, and this is always with the new moon and with the full moon, really seeing things and diving deeper and understanding things deeper, and really seeing other perspectives, really working with the guides, and yeah, just seeing things in new ways. So yeah, look into that, and looking into your doubts, looking into your insecurities, etc., etc. Another thing, what could be coming up for you is the, like I said, I would just mention here the frequency of past, present, future. So what are the cycles and what is repeating, and having the chance now to rewrite that, okay? And opening up for abundance, how, for example, you are blocking yourself with those past limiting beliefs and ways of doing things and reacting onto things. So really looking into that and really opening new perspectives. This new moon is highly intuitive. Really, you can receive so many messages, and yeah, just I really suggest you to take some time and connect with your intuition and just listen to these soft whispers of your soul and of your body. Just see what your body has to say. It's a huge opportunity for you also to see where your abundance is blocked. And I would, what I saw here is an angry inner child, and the destructive inner child, the child that needs, that highly needs to protect itself, and all these walls and defensive mechanism, coping mechanisms, and actually all those mechanisms and the way of acting and reacting that are actually not serving you anymore, and the the way, the stories, the reality, the beliefs that you have created from these experiences from the past that are actually not, and the reality that you have created from those experiences, that and the things that are actually not serving you in this moment, here and now. So like I said, it's really supported to look into that beliefs, um, what kind of beliefs you have created, reality that you have created from this, and how is this blocking you and your abundance. Looking into this wounded inner child, and specifically a part that is angry, allowing yourself to discover your anger. And of course, behind the anger, there is always other emotions as well. Anger is like this iceberg, and down there is so many other emotions. I'm gonna actually put this chart. You can see, I love that, representing anger in these comments, that you will see what exactly what I mean actually. So behind this angry and destructive child that wants to actually protect you and wants you not to suffer anymore, there are all these other emotions, and especially sadness and pain. Okay, so really healing those aspects of yourself, and really supported as well to let go your burdens that you may be still having on your back, on your chest, that you are still moving from the past and is still affecting you in this moment, here and now. Okay, really letting go of the things that are not serving you anymore in one way or another. So, other archetypes that I want you to look into, and also be honest with yourself if those aspects are coming up for yourself, or are mirroring for yourself through other people. Is one is a rebel, okay, and are you being a rebel just for the sake of being a rebel? Or are you actually really defending and standing behind something that needs your attention and protection. So really looking into protection, looking into those walls that you have built for yourself, and really seeing how this is also blocking your heart, how you, because of that, you're not receiving the abundance, and maybe even you're blocking the right people to, and the people that you would love to enter into your life, to actually enter there, and you're still with those beliefs, because of the past experiences that you had, clinging to the past. Okay, so really looking into this archetype of a rebel and a bully, and how this could be, because bully is a little bit destructive as well. Okay, so really looking into that, looking into your fears, okay, and how those fears could be affecting you in this moment, here and now, and are the reasons then that you are not fully expressing yourself, and by that not, also not attracting the right situations, people, opportunities into your life. Okay, so anger, authority, I want you also to look into those aspects. And let me just see my my notes here. And yeah, looking also into the moments, how sometimes maybe you are saying something too quickly, when you are saying something that you actually don't really mean, how you are maybe also verbally abusive to yourself, or maybe to other people. So really looking into that. Okay, so looking also into the things connected with your past relationships. This is also guided that I mentioned here, and just challenge you to allow and look into here. So some patterns from your past, with your past lovers, with your past partners, could be coming to the surface, and looking at your maybe self-destructive patterns that you have in those relationships, in partnerships, and really seeing things from other perspectives, and really allowing yourself to step deeper into abundance, and stop harming out of fear in any kind of way yourself or somebody that you actually love. Okay, so really looking into those aspects. So yeah, and with this week a lot was going on and coming up also with the feminine side, the inner feminine. And it was interesting how from my guides it was shown to me this day today, all those aspects also on a collective level connected with the divine feminine, and also some things that I didn't also fully understand. I'm still integrating everything that I have seen, just with the divine feminine, and the healing with the divine mother, and also the memories and complications with the feminine side on a galactic level. So really interesting topic, I would say, and just really deep healing about all these ancestral patterns with this, and how you may be repeating things that your parents, that your um, family members, the things that they were doing, and yeah, just maybe you're doing them and you don't know even why. Interesting thing to mention here would be also to look into the aspects and things going on your body. What was really coming forward was also things on your stomach, and really alignments and upgrades on your stomach area, and because of those patterns and the ways that you wanted to protect yourself, how you were actually losing energy, okay, and really letting, and how because of those fears and anger itself, like anger is really, like I said in the beginning, the emotion that came forward, and that it's really supported right now to let it go, to heal it, to clear that from our system, and yeah, just see what angers you maybe so much. So like every new moon and full moon, um, we also play with cards, and usually I'm using the Starseed Oracle, and I'm not gonna do any different today. So I really want to see also, and just like allow the flow, and to see also what the say cards say. So let's see. Okay, if you have any questions, if you want to share what is going on for you, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. And let me just say one more time, sorry for just this confusion with time zones that I had. Okay, first card that wants to come forward with this new moon in Pisces, cracked open. So really, yeah, I would also say that also, really heart opening, okay, and really healing different aspects from the past that are the reason why you have closed your eyes, and how challenging it is to stay open in your heart, no matter what is opening up for you personally, okay. And even if you come to the rock bottom, know that you are there for a reason, and observe that, and see what this situation is teaching you, and why you had to visit those places, relieve maybe those emotions once again, and how you see all that today, okay, and really allowing and surrendering to your guides and to life itself. What was a big thing, like I said, with this healing with the divine, is really healing this connection with divine itself, and just source itself. How sometimes, because of the experiences that we have, it's so many aspects. We could lose trust in ourselves, we could lose trust in the divine, and how this aspect, and what is like really supported right now, is healing this connection with the divine itself, and also the connection with your soul, okay, with your wisdom, knowledge, with your gifts, and just healing everything with the wounded ego on the other side. Okay, let's see what comes forward. Okay, bread of the cosmos. Yeah, totally makes sense as well. How you could be going through different um, aspects and seeing where you are controlling yourself, how control could be coming up a lot for you as well. I would say that the in the sessions that I had this week, that was the aspect that was really coming forward, control itself, and how because every time that we are controlling ourselves, we are controlling ourselves because or situations or somebody else trying to control somebody else in our life is because we want to protect ourselves and we don't want something bad to happen. So by controlling, we are actually blocking ourselves and not allowing that things come to us. So it's connected directly also with trusting yourself, trusting the universe. So this card, okay, bread of the cosmos, is actually about micro managing the universe, so your inner universe, okay, and how important it is that we are one with the flow, with the universe itself, and to just let go. Okay, let's see what is another message that wants to come forward. Today I feel to pick a little bit more cards. I feel guided to do that. So I think it's gonna be 5. We already took 3. Okay. Wait. Okay. How important is to sometimes just stop and wait. And I love this picture. I don't know if you can see it. And see the bigger picture, okay? See the higher perspective. I don't know if you have seen, today I shared with you in one of my stories these beautiful clouds where there was like an eagle watching over the whole town, and it was really, the message was really about higher perspective, uh, seeing things in a different way, going deeper into understanding. But yeah, this card is really about um, taking time for yourself and also reminding you that it's not time right now to do the steps forward, that you wait, that you gain more information and understanding. And it depends on, because I was talking today also with different people, and the pattern that I saw and is coming through right now as well is how sometimes we want to take decisions and we are trying to control the situation in that kind of way. We want to know where we are going because it feels so uncomfortable that we are just in the moment of now and we are just following the current guidance, and that we don't know actually where we are going, and that we are just allowing and just trusting that things will unfold. Okay, so I was just talking with a friend and she was like explaining, I need to take the decision. This is like killing me because I don't know what is going on. So seeing this pattern maybe with yourself, okay, how are you trying to control things with a decision and trying to know everything that is going to happen in the moment of now and in the near future. And it's interesting how with the full moon that we had, it was about planning and really planting those seeds and everything, and how this one is a total opposite, and it's more about waiting and contemplating and reflecting, and it's a totally different deal, and looking exactly how into the opposite, how by controlling, how by planning, you may be trying to control yourself, the situation, giving yourself this false safety by knowing where you're going and what will follow. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. Earth School, yeah. So, how on Earth we are learning from experiences, and it is about experiencing things and not protecting yourself all the time, and about forgiveness, okay, and being proud that you are, yeah, like I just remembered the aspect that was coming through also for me personally through my visions, from my own experiences in my own life, from my guides today. And yeah, how brave it is to fully trust your intuition, and also to see and to learn the difference between the messages from your ego and the messages from your soul, okay, and all those things that you could be creating from your fears and from your shadow, okay. So really looking into that and knowing that the Earth School, it's about gaining experiences to go where you are called to. But because if you are called to, if you are attracted there, you're attracted there for a reason. And even if it is to look into your shadow, it is for a reason, okay. There is a gift for you there. There is something for you to learn. There is something for you to gain there, okay. Gain new knowledge, wisdom, okay. So really knowing that by having more and more experiences, this is how you understanding more and different aspects of yourself and of this life itself, okay. Okay, let's see what else is coming forward. Yeah, another confirmation for everything that I was explaining right now, that all paths lead home. So yeah, what I would put out here is to learn to choose the higher choice, and how this was also coming through, for example, in my in one of my latest healings, how sometimes when you're doing and taking decisions that is in the highest good of everyone, how this is not actually how you imagined it, how this is not how you would like it idealistically for yourself, but you just know in your gut that by going there, this is the right thing to do. Even if it's not the easiest thing to do, it is the right thing to do. So the frequency that I would bring forward here is the higher choice, okay? Choosing the higher choice, and going into that direction, and just knowing that eventually uh, you cannot go wrong on your path, and eventually all paths will lead in the same direction. All paths will lead home. So yeah, that's a really strong message as well, that like I said, knowing that the right decision, it's not always the easiest one. And I was just talking about that also with my sister lately, how in our relationship, in our journey, there was a time that was really important for me to put boundaries, and how this was important for the growth of myself and for herself as well. And even if it was painful, even if I didn't know exactly what I was doing, even if I was just like following my inner guidance, this had, and even if in the beginning this was really hard also for our relationship, because it was like we were always really connected, and having this deep relationship, and even if we went through anger and all these different aspects, this really deepened our relationship, and in the end everything showed up how actually this was the right decision, and how this was actually the best for both of us. So I want you to do this review, and just look into what have you been feeling, what have you been guided to do, and you know in your gut that it's the right thing to do, and you maybe don't have the courage to do that. And I challenge you, and I also encourage you to do that for yourself, and to really follow your intuition, and your inner guidance. Okay, last card that I'm gonna pull here, and let's see what kind of um, wisdom comes out with that. Yeah, and messages, of course, it makes total sense. I was telling you about anger and how this is clearing, and the conflict, and yeah, this card is a Mars energy, so really like this anger coming through, but this anger that is inside, and it's connected actually with our past, and is not allowing us to fully be who we are, to fully live this life in the way that we want to. So yeah, more about that, more about the conflicts and understanding them. You can also watch the Facebook Live that I created exactly with this intention and looking into those aspects. But yeah, now if you have done this work with me, if you have looked into those things with me, when we were looking into those aspects, now everything that you have learned, everything that you had worked on, now it's also a great time for just letting go, surrendering, forgiving, and just allowing the healing to occur. Okay, that's it, what is coming through. And yeah, let me just wish you a beautiful new moon in Pisces, and a beautiful journey deep within. Okay, and just opening up of your third eye, seeing things from another perspective. So yeah, just allow yourself to see that, to be just observer. Let go of the mind, and understanding will come in time. Okay, stay open hearted, so you can receive the guidance, the messages, the wisdom that you need. And what I'm mentioning as well, yeah, it's a challenge to stay open in our heart when it's the hardest. Let go of control, wait, look into the things that are coming forward, into this gut feeling, and things that you have been feeling for a while, which direction and what to do. This will come, the message will come for you, and you will be ready, being aware of the school on earth, that it's different, that it's not learning from books, and it's not about just accumulating knowledge, but it's really about integrating that knowledge and becoming that knowledge and wisdom, and that everything in your life is aligned with that knowledge and wisdom. And just know that all paths are leading home. Concentrating on also higher choices and letting go the anger, allowing anger, finding the way to express that anger, to just put it out, okay? Because anger, it's a feeling that most of people just try to suppress and just pretend that it doesn't exist. So know that anger is a feeling that helps you go forward. It's this energy, powerful energy, and it has and it for example, if you are comparing anger and sadness is energy that you're really down, but with anger you are in power. So this is anger is helping you to do the steps forward. So yeah, just be aware of that, and just know that anger is there for a reason, and that somebody was really crossing your boundary, or you were crossing your own boundaries, okay? So yeah, just allow yourself to uproot and connect with your soul, with your guides, and allow this beautiful healing and forgiveness to occur. Thank you for joining me in this live, and also for joining me in my group for all those new members. And yeah, see you soon, if not earlier on Thursday, with our Facebook Live. I wish you a beautiful weekend, and yeah, have a beautiful day or night, depends on your time zone. Bye.